How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with a little bit of homebrew in the house. Yeah, a little bit of Evolution Beer Co. Check out their contact info there. This is their Dreamsickle with Mango Milkshake IPA. 6% alcohol by volume. There you go. So yeah, Jeff from Evolution reached out, said, hey man, I want to send off some beers. He sent me off 3 beers. One was a stout. One was an IPA with citrus rind. Then there's this one. This is the last of the 3 I'm kind of dropping off here. So see what's what. Label-wise, 8, not too complex of a logo, but it gets the point across. Weird can size. If you want to see, just, I don't know. It's a taller can. I didn't realize that. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, yeah, I mean, this looks like a soft taste to it. Nothing too light. Like when you're talking about a lot of New England style IPs, they are usually a decent bit lighter than this, but this doesn't have the look of the previous beer that I had from him, which was a non-lactose kind of hazy. Had quite a bit darker kind of color, like a big oxidative kind of thing going on in it. This one, well, closer to that what you'd expect from a more commercial, traditional kind of New England style IPA. This is not that kind of color. So it's got a rich kind of peach kind of color to it. Not much of a head on her. A little bit of creaminess, a little bit of fluffiness. Done and done. Let's see if we get a nose. I mean, big, huge citrus, a nice creamsicle vibes. I mean, they're talking about creamsicle here. Dreamsicle with mango is all the parts of like a citrus kind of creamsicle for me. I'm not getting a 2x4 to the face of mango, but it's all not citrus. It definitely leans in that kind of tropical direction. So it's kind of that combination of that citrus mango creamsicle kind of thing going on. So the lactose comes through, but not overly sweet. That fruit portion of the show, both from the citrus from the hops and what I assume is a mango addition on the other end of things, really comes through. There's a nice sweetness to it. Definitely quite a bit more fresh than the other one I had from Evolution. So let's dive in. Cheers. Okay. I mean, all the flavors are there. You get a nice soft lactose. You get that mango. Then kind of leans in that citrus. There is a decent kind of diacetyl and dimethyl sulfide thing going on here. So you get a little bit of cream corn. You get like a little bit of kind of buttery popcorn kind of thing going on back and forth there. So there's a little bit of off flavor going on underneath. Now, this is such a big beer that it's not like a 2x4 to the face, but it's readily apparent. And there even is a subtle bit of oxidation to it. But the hops are aggressive enough. It gives you a nice bittering. That lactose is big enough but not overpowering. Give you a nice soft mouthfeel, so it elevates that mouthfeel, keeps them getting too watery, which is pretty much what oxidation, one of the biggest things oxidation does to a beer. And then that fruit portion of the show, from what I assume is both the hops and the mango addition, kind of come through. So it's a tasty beer in a sum of its parts, but there are some kind of off flavors to it. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it, there's a really good beer here. It's tasty. I could definitely see this being a little bit more. I don't want to use the word palatable because it's definitely not palatable. A little bit more fresh, a little bit more clean, a little bit more betterer with like 2 ers. Fresh. I think a little bit of time, a little bit of transport. It's been almost a week since I got these in the mail. Time has taken its toll a little bit on this beer, and that's where, really legit what I assume, because they're probably crowlering these, I assume. Legit kind of canning comes into place, but removing all that negative oxygen, not letting all those flaws kind of come to a head as quickly. But yeah, it's a fun beer. It's definitely way better off than the non-lactose based IPA that I had from Evolution. But in the grand scheme of things, of the 3 he sent me, that 5% pastry s'more stout was by far and away one of my favorite. Not just pastry stouts in general, but just homebrews in general that I've had in quite some time. But it's fun. It's nice. It just has a little bit of technical flaws that I think might be rearing its head because of time. But that means they're still there. So they're worth being mentioned. Yeah, not that bad. I like I said, the sum of its parts. You get that nice kind of lactose in there. You get that nice kind of fruit addition. The hops are showing. There is a nice mouthfeel with the lactose, even though there is a little bit of oxidation just in the grand scheme of things. A couple little zigs and zags here and there. So there you go. Thank you very much, Jeff, for sending it off. Super cool of you. I think it's damn tasty stuff, and hopefully you send me some more stuff so because I dig what I'm tasting. And that's the thing about homebrew stuff. And I think sometimes a lot of people out there, when they watch these, I don't rate them. I don't put them up against anybody else's homebrew. I just really talk about what I like out of the beer. And if I do detect any flaws, not that I'm perfect at doing those things, but if I do detect them, I say them and try to explain what I'm thinking. And I think that's the most important thing for homebrewers to hear. Most of them, 99.9% of homebrewers enjoy hearing that stuff. So it's not me trying to be kind of poopy or evil or any of that stuff. Constructive criticism, if you will. If this guy is legitic. I just said a legitimate kind of critic, which I don't know. I don't think I am. Anyway, there you go. Thank you very much, Jeff, for sending it off. Do you like homebrew reviews? If you do, send me some. massivebeers@gmail.com or matt@massivebeers.com. You can get a hold of me that way. Drop me an email. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, matt@massivebeers.com. Or Massive Beers, no Matt. Beer Massive. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of homebrew right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.